All right, well, here we are at Market with the two lovely designers. Could you go ahead and introduce yourselves?
My name is Alexandera O'Hare. We're both with furniture.
I'm Liz Adkins.
Awesome. So could you tell us a little bit about, or tell Sasha a little bit about which collections that you guys have designed and what your inspiration was behind that?
Sure. Liz and I are both responsible for our melange and accents line, which pretty self-explanatory is our accents furniture. A lot of decorative credenzas, chests, consoles, and smaller occasional tables. We draw our inspiration really from everywhere, literally and physically. Obviously, being a company who insources the lion's share of our product from overseas, we're traveling and seeing things all over the world, whether it's materials or shapes or colors. We also draw a lot of inspiration from architecture, fashion, what else?
Really just getting out and traveling is key to any of our design work. We travel to Asia to source our furniture as well as get inspiration while there. Went to the Taj Mahal in January, which was amazing. Also travel Europe a little bit to see what the European trends are and how we can incorporate that into the US market.
So what are some, I guess you probably, all your collections are probably your favorite. Do you have one in general that kind of sticks out to you that's like one of your more favorite ones you've designed?
So each season we develop to what we call micro trends, which are things that we've seen out in the fashion industry and home furnishings and home design that we feel are really relevant areas that we need to be providing products within those categories. This season we had 4 or 5.
Yeah.
There's one called Mixology, Graphic Glam, a new retro which is very much mid-century modern. There's Collected Eclectic, and finally Modern Classic. For me, my favorite I think this season was Graphic Glam. It's a lot of bold patterns in black and white paints, pulling in a lot of polished stainless hardware. And the funny thing is that's not at all my personal style for my home. But it was just a really fun project to work on. What about you?
I would say mixology. For me, it was my favorite trend to work on. It was taking really eclectic visions and turning them into understandable product. We were inspired by our love and admiration for Kelly Wearstler and her interiors and what that looks like, and had a lot of fun playing with different materials and kind of getting more layered looks.
How long have both of you been with Hooker Furniture?
I actually only started with the company in August of last year. I've been in the industry my entire career, going on 9 or 10 years now, with Hooker going on 8 months.
I've officially been with the company for 4 years, but I actually interned for the company when I was in high school, and that's when I decided I wanted to get into the furniture industry. Yeah.
Awesome.
As we walk through the market, we've seen, we haven't seen too many women in the industry as the designers. So I wanted to ask you, what's unique about women being in the industry? What do you guys bring to the table that's a unique perspective?
Well, I think any furniture company obviously knows their core audience and their core customer, and although I'm sure most households make decisions as joint units between the husband and the wife, I think the women are really the people driving those purchases and driving the fact that they want to go to a furniture store to pick out new furniture. So we obviously have a very unique perspective on what that emotion feels like and what we'd be looking for and what is compelling once you do arrive at the furniture store. I also think that we experience the product differently because we are most oftentimes the keeper of the home, the person who is responsible for organizing, whether it's the media cabinet or the armoire that keeps the children's toys. So the functionality that motivates those types of purchases are obviously very natural to us.
Yes.
Girl power.
Girl power. Awesome. Do you have any other questions?
You mentioned the age.
Yeah.
Well, I think that almost more than anything that we've talked about is probably our most unique advantage.
Yeah.
More and more studies are coming out proclaiming the millennial as the consumer of the day and of the future, with more spending dollars than any other generation, including baby boomers, which obviously previously have been the driving market, especially in the furniture industry. So we have, we're a member of that audience, and we get to provide for our peers, which not everyone can say.
Right. And we came into this industry at a totally different time. So I think we have an interesting perspective as far as manufacturing goes. We're willing to try new things, play with different materials, and it pays off in the work that we're doing. We're not scared to try.
Not
It's
stuck
good.
in old ways. Because
Yeah.
we don't have old ways.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's good. Yeah.